story, he kept saying. God, I'm so frustrated. I mean, what kind of sick guy or a group of sick guys does stuff like this? They created Jared, bestowed him with sentience, gave him feelings and free will. For what? Just so he could really feel the pain they intended to inflict on him? To make him smart enough to wish that he had never been born and his heart shattered into a million tiny pieces? What's his purpose? To be an addict? Because he's sure as hell headed down that way with the amount that he's been drinking. I don't know. It might feel like I'm being overdramatic about the whole high school breakup thing, because listen to this. I overheard a conversation between Jared and his dad the other day. The program skips their interaction so often, I didn't even realize his mother wasn't in the picture. I did some digging. I found out his mom was ridiculously abusive. She used to lock Jared in a closet and make him kneel in frozen peas when he misbehaved. She said it was because he was an awful child born with poison inside him. He needed to learn to be well-behaved and not spread his poison to other people, or everyone he loved would die, her included. What a messed up thing to say to a child. She was diagnosed with multiple mental illnesses and committed to a mental institution. I looked her up. She looked so pathetic. Drugged to high hell, glassy-eyed, slack-jawed, fire red hair so wild and unkempt, I would have believed it if you told me she was raised by wolves. I wanted to hate her for what she did to Jared, and then I moused over her and I found out she's a complex character too. And that means somebody probably wrote her into a psychotic break. It's not her fault. No, it's their fault. They're monsters. They're going to keep bending Jared till he breaks. I can't quit. Next author won't give a rat's ass about him. I have to follow the assignment. But what I do in between them is up to me. I can spend my time making him happy, undo the hurt the assignments do. Whatever purpose screw whatever purpose he's meant to fulfill. I won't let him use him for their stupid story. Times I thought about drinking today, I don't count. Times I thought about pills today, no idea. Cigarettes I smoked. A lot. Entry 8. June 13th, 2019. I can't believe my eyes right now. I thought at first there was something wrong with the program, like some kind of graphical glitch or something like that, but I shut it down, I turned it back on. Nope, there it was. There it was. Assignment. Kill Melody. I probably shouldn't be as surprised as I am. I should have expected something like this from the pieces of the guys that made this program. They want to make Jared into a killer. That must be the purpose that they were telling me about on the phone. Well, I'm not doing it. We're not doing it. Not going to happen. They have absolutely no right to pull something like this. No. I want to find out where these wastes of human life work, and I'm going to end the whole office. Who the hell are they to play God? I needed a drink. Entry 9. June 14th or 15th, 2019. His handwriting is getting pretty sloppy here, so it's hard to tell. I had to do it. I had to. I didn't want to, but I had to. I had to try to save him from it. I made a drunk driver hit him. I made a gunman try to shoot him. Put a pilot to crash a plane into his house. Quick, easy deaths. It's better for him. I called the asshole, said the Storyscape needs a serial killer. Serial killer? Serial killer? So Melody would be the first of many. No, I won't do that. You have to. Or we'll find someone who will. Oh, yeah, well, I'll never let it happen. I'll sit here and I'll undo everything you try to do to him. Everything. I don't care if it takes the rest of my life. Fine. We'll find another killer. Jared will be his first victim. We'll make sure the next one likes to take things slow. Click. When I looked at the assignment again, it said hunt or be hunted. I couldn't let him be hunted. I tried to kill him all night. They just undid everything. Brought us right back to the beginning of the day. Jared didn't even know what was happening to him. Better for him to be the hunter. Be happier that way. Pulled images from his dreams, images of a girl with fire red hair, bound, gagged, trying her best to scream but only managing to muffle. Eyes wide, bloodshot, cheeks streaked with tears, dried, fresh. Pushed his happiness and satisfaction as high as it would go. I helped him make the plan, mostly nudging him gently in the right direction, but hijacking the little voice in his head. I didn't want him to get caught, to rot in a jail cell. He deserved freedom. I let him pick the murder weapon, suggested a gun. Make it quick, easy. He didn't want it, though. He picked an axe. The forensics club had taught him that genetic material would be his undoing. He wore a hairnet, under a beanie, under a ski mask. Leather gloves, surgical mask. He wore dark clothes that covered as much skin as possible. He picked out a place to bring her. Old electrical shed in the woods behind his neighborhood. Hadn't been used in years. Lock was rusty, easy to break. Followed her for days. Waited for an opening. Football had made him fast enough to rush her before she knew what was going on, strong enough to knock her out in one punch, carry her unconscious body to his car. Tied her up, placed a gag in her mouth, just like in his dreams. Gave her a speech before he killed her. I wasn't really listening. Something about how much she hurt him. The little bit I did catch sounded ambiguous. He avoided specifics, focused on the pain. I could tell he'd gone over his speech 1,000 times in his head, maybe tens of thousands. He kept touching her hair. Kept running his fingers through it, looking at it with tear-blurred eyes. Pressing handfuls of it to his nose. I think I counted 57 swings of the axe. She looked like mincemeat when he was done. Mushy pile of gore with fire-red, blood-matted hair. Plastic tarp that he put down beforehand made cleanup really easy. A little check mark appeared next to the assignment. Jared slept more soundly that night than he had since the breakup. Bought a bottle of Jack Daniels. Entry 10. July 17th, 2019. There's more to this than I'm saying, I know it. Jared's real. He's real whether he's physically real or not. He isn't just lines of code wrapped in a convincing character model. What if the storyscape's just another dimension? That'd make me a deity of some sort who used his power to create a monster. Keeps killing. I haven't touched my keyboard. I just leave the program running while I drink, and Jared does what he does. Free will, my ass. I made him this. I manipulated him into making decisions he thought were his own. He only believed he had free will. Maybe it's the same for me. I did everything I was told, reluctantly or otherwise. Kept following those assignments until they, whoever the hell they are, got whatever they wanted. They served the story, and I served them. The thought that keeps popping up in my head. How do I know my feelings are mine? My love for Jared. I need to protect him, see him happy. What if that was put inside my head? What if someone was sitting at their computer, jacking up my happiness, my empathy, my compassion? And I think about it, Jared and I didn't even have that much in common, but somehow I felt like we were kindred spirits. What if I haven't been the only one inside my head this whole time? What if I've never been the only one inside my head? I would explain it, my pain, my life, my addictions. All those are just parts of my story, little pieces of an inciting incident that would drive me to my purpose. What purpose? How many layers are there to this thing? How many endless authors out there, fingers dancing along their keyboards, keystrokes reaching into the storyscape to gently bend the free will of the complex characters. To do what? Write their storyscapes? Manipulate their characters? No, where does it begin? God, my head. Swimming. I won't be a part of this. I won't be someone's puppet. If my theory's right and I'm a complex character, then that means I have free will. I have the illusion of it, at least. As long as I live my actions, I'll never be my own, even if they feel that way. There'll always be an invisible hand guiding me. There will always be an author behind a keyboard. I won't let it happen. I will be free. I will be free. I will have free will. And I will